Wait, what? Wait, Zed's going top with teleport?
I. I don't even fucking know, dude.
Wait, what are you gonna...
I guess that is going top.
Okay, so you're
He's
mid.
not. Oh no, because Vel'Koz wants the mid.
Oh god, so you're support. What are you gonna... You can Teemo support, dude. I will totally coach you through this. If you wanna...
Alright.
Okay, we're doing it.
Alright, what are my runes and masters gonna be?
28-5-0. Or 25-5-0.
25-5-0.
Yeah. The 2 points in recovery, 2 points in the shield thing, and then 1 point in the thing, whatever. 3 points in sorcery, 1 in double-edged sword, 3 in the scaling AD, 3 in the scaling AP, 1 in blade weaving, spell weaving, 1 in the flat AP, 1 in the flat AD. You get dangerous game. 2 in devastating strikes. Arcane blade, havoc, and then the rest in the scaling AP.
What the fuck is Havoc?
Or, well, havoc I think was the bottom.
Ah,
Yeah, whatever.
okay.
25-5-0.
Shit.
No, only 2 in devastating strikes.
Oh. So where the fuck do I put the rest of the
The
points?
arcane mage, the arcane thing.
Oh shit.
Holy shit. Did you do it, Silver Kayle?
Yeah, I got it.
I believed in you. I'm excited.
This is so stupid. What am I doing with my life?
Alright.
Alright, so I'm against a Luluvein. What are my objectives gonna be in this?
Well, you picked Happy off Teemo. So that's... you have the rarest skins. Like, you have Silver Kayle and then Happy off Teemo. Alright. Open E with the, I don't... what is it called?
Stealthy's Edge.
Okay.
It's the
Yeah.
gold per 10 AP one.
Alright, so get that item and 3 red potions. You're gonna open E. You're gonna max Q, and you're gonna put no points in W. Okay?
Okay.
And
That's
basically, right, you're gonna poke every time that your blue thing's up, and when you can get, like, optimal poke without taking heavy trades. Your blind does a lot of damage. A lot of damage. You're never gonna upgrade the blue item. You're just gonna go straight into Morellonomicon, and you're not gonna get Sightstone or anything. You're gonna get the upgraded yellow trinket at level 9, and then just that, plus 40% CDR. So your mushrooms are gonna act like your wards in synergy with your trinket.
Wait, you said upgrade the blue item too?
No, you're never gonna upgrade that.
Okay. And just get Morellos. Okay,
Yeah.
and mushrooms will be wards.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's great. Make sure to make use of camouflage. Like, say that you're coming back to lane and your AD carry is getting shoved in, right? Like, maybe go idle, like, just outside of vision, like, behind your AD carry, and then when she gets shoved in and they try to push her under tower, you come out of stealth and, like...
Yeah.
You're gonna really, like, you know, you have to let them know that you're Silver Kayle.
They banned my kill. Oh, and kill against Maokai is, like, the easiest matchup ever.
How do you have 12 ping? Hello?
I don't know. How do you not have 12 ping?
Where do you live?
I live in Seattle.
What the fuck? I didn't know that. I thought you lived in, like... Wait, what? Really? Alright.
Alright, why is this not loaded yet? This is...
It's because the game can't handle what is about to happen.
What are my potions gonna be? 3 reds?
3 reds and, yeah. you go. Get that yellow trinket. Attaboy, Teemo. Attaboy. Get him.
Alright, so probably I want to just rush to lane and cheese with camouflage, right?
No, no, no. You're gonna leash and do everything normal.
Oh, okay. Well, Echo's starting topside.
Oh, okay. All right then. Yeah, you could probably like cheese with Graves.
Alright, we got this.
Let me make sure that I'm recording. All right.
It'll be on your VODs anyways, right?
But just having it record so we can immediately go after it afterwards is
Makes
optimal.
sense, okay.
Yeah. Kayle to support Teemo.
I'm liking this so far. I think we're gonna win. I think if you have something as ridiculous as support Teemo as at top, like, the universe wills you to win.
Alright. Shit. Oh, you ready?
I think they're leashing. I think I should just stay stealth though until I see Vayne and I can unload on her.
Yeah, you can hit her like twice and make sure to kite backwards each time, but go out of the brush and then into the brush, like to break. Okay, okay.
That didn't work. I failed you. Oh shit.
Just heal up, potion. Yeah. You should have just hit Lulu, not Vayne.
Okay.
That's okay. No, don't go aggressive. Team was all like about calculations and zoning.
Okay.
Alright. So just make sure that you get level 2. Don't play like such a bitch. No. Lulu hurts you. Lulu does more than you. Okay, so just get level 2 and then you're gonna attack Vayne. Like you're gonna envision Vayne as Soraka, and you're just gonna.
Okay.
Okay, poker. No, before she gets 2. Like you hurt. Your Q really hurts. You could almost kill her. If you and Graves are on the same page, Vayne would be dead right now. But
I agree.
it's okay.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah, like right here. This is where you could have backed up and gone into stealth because. They
okay.
You know. And then they're like, "Where did he go?"
Yeah. Fucking Lulu. Yeah, you're right. She does hurt me.
She hurts. Yeah. Fucking bitch. Isn't she a bitch? Potion up again.
She is.
Yeah. Only use your Q on Vayne. Yeah. Nice. No. Always get the auto off before you. Oh fuck! You got ganked. Did you do it? No. Okay.
Nope.
Okay. All right.
Is my auto range the same as my Q range?
Your Q range is longer than your auto range.
Okay. What do I buy here? I got 350.
Just get like 2 potions and go back to lane.
Any wards?
No.
Okay.
Because basically the likelihood of Nidalee coming back down to bottom, given her red side jungle still being alive, and given the fact that her blue side jungle is inefficient, your trinket would come up in time to compromise any sort of a gank.
Okay, that makes sense.
So
I'm a little worried because I don't know. It feels like she just had a successful gank. She got a summoner spell. She got Graves heal too. It's almost screams like, hey, gank again. But your reasoning is sound.
it's alright. So anyways, yeah, like just like Lulu's being silly right now. All right, go trade that. You guys had 5 minutes. It would have been beneficial, especially if they like just poker.
Yeah.
No, always get the auto before.
Okay, so if I'm in range for the Q but not the auto, should I?
Yes, wait, because as long as the auto goes off, you can always get the Q off.
Damn it, this is actually hard to do.
Yeah, you have to.
When I'm right on the edge of the range.
Yeah. Just make sure that he autos first. Just right click and then.
Okay. I gotcha.
Yeah, like that. See, that poke hurts. Go camouflage more often. Like right now, yeah, go camo. They're not gonna know that you're there. They're gonna trinket the brush. They're not gonna have any fucking idea. You can run forward, yeah, like that. That's perfect, see? You have to do that, like, more often. Because when you come out of camouflage, you gain Stinger. You get 40% attack speed.
Right.
So that's absolutely gigantic. Yep, it's going to camouflage. Let them know that you mean it. See? Look, no, kill. Oh my god, alright, you need to ping her. Alright, so potion up because you're gonna kill Vayne. You're gonna shove this wave in with Graves and you're gonna kill her. You're gonna Q ignite auto her, and she's gonna fucking die and she's gonna take it. You ready? Ping her, ping her, ping her. Ping Vayne. Ping. Let Graves know that you want this. Go. Go, go, go. Ignite, ignite. Oh my god, please. Hello? Do you see that damage? Okay. Oh, did she actually? Wow, Lulu. Okay, okay. What the fuck? Alright. They have no summoners.
Yeah.
You died? You died? But no. Listen, listen, listen. Okay? So, most people are thinking that that was bad. Alright? But in reality, Vayne just lost 2 waves, one of which was a cannon wave, and she will lose half of the next wave.
Do I buy Forbidden Idol, I'm thinking?
No, you get Ability Tome. Amplifying Tome. And now get a ward. Fuck. Lulu flashed to shield her, and she lived, otherwise she was dead. So, it's okay.
Ah, okay. It was a good try.
It was okay, it was okay. Like, literally, it was like 50 damage, okay? But anyway, so even though it's failing right now, for the future, if you ever do situations like that, you know that they exist. So she missed a little bit of the next wave, which is good.
So I'm going to play Teemo support all the damn time now. This is great.
Just don't play it against, like, what AD carry can't you play it against? You can't play it against Ashe. You can't play it against... You can't play it against Ashe, and you can't play it against Corki.
Gotcha.
No, don't go for any sort of poke here. Wait for Graves.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. You should have just gone into camouflage, like in the second bush.
Okay.
That would have been okay. Nice dodge, nice dodge. You leveled W, I see.
I got 1 point in it. Maybe I shouldn't have.
One too many, yeah. Like. All right.
I don't think it was in range
damage
for
great.
I know.
So beautiful.
He's healing me to try to get me in range for a Vayne auto, and I'm really hoping I wasn't in range.
No, you weren't.
Otherwise, I made a big ass of myself.
It's okay. Just go into camo.
Yep. Oh, shit. I can't with the
Camo.
minions.
Camo.
I'm working on it.
In the bush. No, that the tower sees you.
Oh, shit. Really? No fucking way.
This isn't Metal Gear Solid, okay? You can't just put a box on top of yourself and suddenly you're out of vision.
That's not how this works.
But, oh, you can kill Nidalee with flash and Q. No.
You said that too late.
Did I? Oh.
She's got friends anyways.
Okay, okay, okay.
I feel like there's gonna be a fight. Oh, we got her. We got her. We got her.
You got her? Get her, Teemo.
Well, my teammates got her, but I basically was the one that did her.
Teemo's global passive. Get her. Get Vayne. Oh, you should have flashed that.
Okay.
And then Graves can E over and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
All right, it's fine. You have total control. Once you get 6, the mushrooms, that's what you're really waiting for. Until you can feed them. I feel like I've birthed a troll. This is gonna be your go-to support. Just go into camouflage in the bushes. That way, when they ward it, they think you're not there.
Oh shit! Shit!
They knew. You didn't auto. Oh, did you? Okay. Nidalee. Holy shit! Did you live?
Nope. Oh, Zed's coming in hot though.
Okay. Where's Zed? Oh, nice,
boy.
nice. Oh, not nice. Lulu's ult.
Yeah.
Good spell. Okay, well. Oh, he got one. He got one. It's not the absolute worst. I mean, it's pretty bad, but
Yeah. That's a shame.
no. In this situation, don't get Fiendish Codex. Get another
Oh.
Amplifying Tome,
Oh.
and then get another Green Ward.
All right. I did like the exact opposite of what you said.
No, it's okay. It's alright. We'll go over it in the VOD. Because like you don't want the pink ward because it's inefficient. Because you already have one inside of the lane.
Yeah.
Placing another, it's likely to just have replenishing. Well, diminishing. Sorry, not replenishing. Diminishing returns.
Yeah.
See, don't listen to Zed. Zed doesn't know what he's talking about. Wait, how did Echo die?
Oh, I don't know. Because people are like, oh, Maokai's a tank. He doesn't do shit.
Could be it. Could be it. Alright, just place mushrooms inside of brushes. But also place them in, like... Did you Q her without autoing?
I'm sorry.
It's like, imagine, like, trying to stick your dick inside a girl before fingering her. It still will work, but it's not as good.
Oh,
Maybe that's...
I got busted. I gotta go inside the bush, like you were talking about, to camo.
You have to go inside the bush? Is that... Alright. In the middle of a game, alright, to each his own. Holy shit.
Dude, they are camping the shit out of our lane.
Holy shit, they are.
Holy shit, I fucked up.
What, did you try to go back in to save him? Oh god.
I tried to apply some more damage. No! Come on, Syndra, no!
Oh, did she?
Alright, Illuminati. Alright, I'm gonna get another Amp Tome.
Alright, get an M-Tome, yep. It's okay. You're winning. You're like Charlie Sheen right now.
I'm carrying my team, guys.
Wait, what sitcom was Charlie Sheen a part of? 2.5 Guys or something, right?
Yeah.
Alright, yep, dude, litter that field.
Oh shit, I'm fucked. I'm dead.
Are you?
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Hello? You have to place mushrooms so they can't just chase you.
I was working on it. It's a process. You have to set up mushrooms to allow you to place more aggressive mushrooms.
Okay.
See, look at this. Look at this. All this money I'm getting.
See?
Zed doesn't know what he's talking about. They're going for Dragon right now. I feel like they actually shouldn't be allowed to take this Drake.
No, they shouldn't. You have to, like, literally, never go to 2 charges of a mushroom unless you're specifically saving them to prepare for an objective. Okay?
Yes, I'm familiar with how the charges work.
Also, I'm not going to show it on stream, but I'm going to send you the screenshots of all of Teemo's mushrooms for every location on the map. It's going to be in the Teemo guide, but the Teemo guide video is not done yet, because video 2 is still being edited. So, but I'll send that to you on Skype. Save your when a team fight's happening, okay? Don't just blindly use your blind. Like, conserve it.
Okay.
If like an AD carries around or like something.
Okay.
I mean, use it to press for damage if necessary, but Yep, just place your mushrooms like they're siege engines. That's all that they're supposed to be. Yep, see, assist on Lulu. That's what I saw. Place a mushroom in that, like, corridor. Cut Nidalee off. Tell her she can't come there. Tell her you got the good shit. It's okay. You get an assist on, yeah, see? Another assist.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, come on, Vel'Koz. Come on. Come on, baby. Nope.
You are carrying the shit out of this.
Yeah, I definitely should have put some mushrooms in here.
Yeah, no, we'll go over all the mushrooms and stuff.
Alright.
Get Forbidden Idol. At level 9, you have to make sure to save up the 250 for the yellow trinket, because Teemo doesn't get Sightstone.
Yeah, fuck Sightstone.
Place defensive mushrooms, like at the corridors that enter into mid. You definitely probably could have... no, I guess you couldn't have killed Syndra. You would need Morellonomicon to kill her there. But, like, okay, so see, like, the path to the left of your mid tower, like, place a mushroom there. Yeah, like, just where you put it. But it should have been, like, 2 more inches down, so that it's, like, at the opening, where people, like, try to dance when they're poking underneath.
Gotcha.
You know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
The mushroom in the middle of the lane doesn't make any sense, because minions are likely to hit it. Put it a little, like, a few more inches to the side. Because that's, like, a location that enemy champions will try to take when they...
Right, I gotcha.
See, like, Lulu walked into it, right?
I was at 2 stacks, so I just wanted to drop something, but I really like that placement better.
Yeah, just keep placing mushrooms. Don't sit at these stacks. Like, you have mono regeneration, you have high CDR. This is why you don't need a Sightstone. Don't, like, worry about taking the CS. Like, if the tower's getting pressured, just take the CS, you know?
Okay.
Like, because you deal a lot of damage when you get AP and stuff, and your mushrooms scale. It's like a Sightstone that scales with items. Which is weird.
This is gonna be the new meta, I'm telling you.
Dude, listen.
I wish you were still the coach of an LCS team so we could see this on the big stage.
Teemo support can work in specific situations, but in reality, in LCS, I'm not so sure about how it would work because of lane swaps and there's dynamics to fight against it, but I think in some specific situations against some bot lanes it could work. It was played in LCK like a year ago. Not LCK, but like NLB. It was played twice, Teemo support.
So you're saying Teemo support is going to be new meta. That's how I'm interpreting this.
Good. That's what I like to hear. No need for a Sightstone.
Yeah, dude. It's a Sightstone that skills.
Yes.
It's so much better than fucking regular.
Everyone on Reddit, like, they want like Ruby to have some added benefit. Why not just play Teemo?
Dude, that actually is the biggest thing that pisses me off in the world. What? Because if you look at professional matches, everyone is always rushing Ruby. Why does Reddit think it sucks?
Yeah.
I don't even know what we're doing right now. This is the most bronze match I've ever played in. Everyone's just like mid.
Yeah, just keep littering the field with mushrooms. That's all you have to do.
They're too dumbstruck.
You can't afford Morellonomicon yet, right? It's 880.
No, it's 445 for the combine.
Get it.
All right, go back to get it. Yeah, they pulled some of that combine cost out and put it into an amp tome.
Yeah.
I'm close to level 9, not quite though, sadly.
Always get a red potion when leaving Fountain. You know that.
Okay.
By the way, your mechanics and like everything have improved a lot since the Silver Kayle. I mean, a lot in that your camera and your clicks are noticeably better than what they were. Blind vein, blind vein, blind vein, blind vein, blind vein, and then ask her how she likes it.
I didn't get an auto off, but I figured getting that blind off was a little more important.
Alright, place the mushrooms, get control of dragon with them.
Alright.
Chase with W, dude. You need to envision yourself like a honey badger. That's what Teemo is. He's a honey badger. He gives no fucks. Throw a spear, juke it. They throw a Syndra ball, juke it. You know, like that's what you gotta do. Go to bottom, farm it. Your mushrooms are supporting the team. They don't need you. You can farm up a little.
Got it.
See?
Maokai's teleporting somewhere. I don't know where the hell he thinks he's going.
Where was he going?
Oh, what the hell?
Go with your team. Go with your team. Yep. Once the team fight starts to break out, you do have to go with them though, unless you have like literally like a plethora of mushrooms. Ignite him. You should have ignited Maokai earlier. Holy shit, you're holding your blind way too long. You almost killed Vayne though. Can you kill Maokai? Yep. Teemo, good damage. Alright, just okay, alright, go recall, yeah. Protect Vel'Koz if you can. You have enough for like one blind, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That fight was a little sloppy. We'll go over it in the VOD and I'll show
Yeah.
you like what you should have been doing.
What am I building for next yet? Oh, sorry, what am I building next?
Next item you get they have a Maokai, right? Just get Fiendish Codex and you're gonna build into Nashers.
Okay.
Okay, you have your upgraded trinket now, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yep, keep placing those mushrooms. Now place them obviously more Baron-centric because they last for 10 minutes. It's okay if you place them now.
Okay.
That's the other thing, you know? Like, your mushrooms last 10 minutes, words last 3. Hello?
Yeah.
You know?
Except Scuttlecrab is a fucking troll.
No, I'll show. In the images that I send you, I actually I found out how Scuttle moves. So the mushroom.
Really?
Yes. I spent like 30 minutes.
That's actually like the most useful part of any Teemo guide.
I found out how he moves. I know I stalked him.
You solved Scuttlecrab. The enigma. You're gonna get the Nobel Prize in Teemoology.
That's great. Fuck Maokai up. He hit a mushroom. When people right there when they were coming to try to save Maokai, you should have placed like mushrooms to like zone them out, you know?
Gotcha.
You know? Yeah, let Nidalee know that you mean it with a blind. Give her a kiss, you know, for
I haven't skilled that up yet.
Alright, see? Teemo support. Now keep placing mushrooms.
I'm working on it.
It's like the DMZ. You know, like this is the minefield. It also comes with a unique hidden passive, which is it tilts the enemy team if you do start winning.
That's actually really clever.
This Zed player strikes me as the type of kid that spends a lot of money on like a Magic the Gathering or Yu-Gi-Oh deck, and then he thinks that having the cards makes him good. It's like, I'm playing Zed, I'm playing a mechanically difficult champion that no one in their right mind would actually touch because he sucks more dick than a hooker on the 24th right now, but, you know, this Teemo support, he's actually why we're losing games. It's not because, you know, I deathmark and then die. No, not at all, but...
Dude.
Like, hello?
Oh, I should have ignited her.
Blind Vayne!
I did.
Yes, you did. And it saved
She got the,
Vel'Koz. Why didn't you flash ignite?
Well, it actually wouldn't matter. She got the Mikhails.
So what?
Yeah.
Flash QE auto chaser with W. You're faster than her. You're
Okay.
faster than every champion with your W.
I gotcha.
Alright, start
Holy shit, this minefield has been cleared out. I really want to try to pressure this top tower, to be honest. We still have another minute or two on Dragon.
Okay.
This seems like easy cash money.
Keep placing shrooms everywhere. that gonna help you? Oh, that
Oh
actually
shit.
hurts. What? Oh, what? Oh, yeah, your poison was still ticking.
Yeah, I realized that after the fact.
Alright, just run
Like
away,
shit.
run away, run away, run away. Alright, recall.
Okay.
Get Sork Pen boots,
Okay.
because it's likely that a huge fight's about to break out, and that would give you more benefit than the 2 daggers.
Dude, Last Whisper is a terrible item. Why would you want to buy it?
God damn it, Eric. Just drop those 2 mushrooms at Baron.
Alright. I'm working on it. I haven't solved Scuttle Crab yet, though. I'm still working on my theorem.
So kill him. Teemo kills Scuttle Crab really fast. Because it's hybrid damage.
Doesn't seem to be working on it. Working.
Don't Q him, Jesus.
This is taking a lot longer than you told me it would.
You know what?
This is some...
That is a very tanky Scuttle Crab. That is like... That's basically Buddha. I don't know how many times that fucker has like reincarnated, but...
Scuttle Crab is Buddha confirmed.
Alright.
We actually should have been doing shit around Dragon instead of killing Buddha.
Jeez, don't go into the darkness like blind. Like... No, don't drop any mushrooms at Dragon because it's useless.
Alright. Well, you killed Buddha. There is only darkness. Oh my god. Fuck.
Can you... Yeah, you got that. Oh. Yep. Oh, you can kill Syndra. You have Ignite Q and auto. Yes! Teemo! Let him know that you mean it. Alright. Alright, push this wave. Recall, get Stinger, or take the tower.
Yeah. It's only... Oh, shit.
Do you have enough for blind when Vayne
No.
comes?
I'm getting out of here.
Alright, yep, peace out, bye.
That was actually a really smart heads-up play by Maokai to...
Great.
Graves, I think, should be worried as fuck, too, because he got Lulu and Syndra. And 30 off Stinger, I'm just gonna wait for it, because I'm healing anyways.
Okay. Get Stinger.
Damn right it did.
You know how like 20XX is like the Super Smash thing? Like 20XX,
No.
everyone plays Fox. Your ID is like 2XX. That's like
Yeah.
when a prophecy was foretold about Teemo. Holy shit. Let's keep placing those mushrooms.
I feel like I need Leandre's or something so they actually do damage.
Yeah, you're gonna get Leandre's next.
Yeah, because Maokai just like trolled me, took 2 of my mushrooms out.
But the Leandre's only really helps against like mostly Maokai and a little bit of Italy. The Nashor's Tooth helps because like if Syndra or Vayne are the only ones like really remaining, or even Lulu, it gives you so much benefit, and it also helps against Italy. Yeah, just kill her. Give her a nice Q. Oh yeah, nice. Place the mushroom right there. Attaboy.
I think if you ulted a dead corpse
Right.
earlier, I'm allowed to place a mushroom on now.
Stop. You have a ton of mushrooms at Baron. Just go push bottom. You go push bottom. You just split.
Okay.
Okay. Or get mid. Great. Teemo support. Place mushrooms everywhere. Place mushrooms everywhere. Alright. Wait,
I like
my
button
my
up.
my mic went out?
No, I can still hear you fine.
Okay. You can hear me fine, but stream claims that they can't. I don't know.
Dumbass. Okay, Graves can have that.
All right. Okay. Okay. Ba-da-da-da-ba. Apparently our voice balance is very different, so let me just lower you a little bit. Alright, so you got the inhibitor. Now, do you almost have Nashers?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
So we have the inhibit. I think Baron's the
Yeah,
play, right?
so Baron is the play, but just, like, plop 2 mushrooms and then go bottom. Like,
Okay.
your mushrooms is like you being there in spirit. You know, like, Obi-Wan Kenobi in Star Wars? You know, like, he's there in spirit? Okay, that's you.
Okay,
All
I
right.
gotcha.
You're there in spirit. Okay. Did you ever play Pokemon?
Yes, sort of.
Okay, so like Pokemon in the game, Kyogre, like he has a passive that if he's on your team, Rain Dance applies, right? So
Yes.
you're basically actually Kyogre. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So now just go bottom. All right. You have the mushrooms placed. Don't stay with the team. Try to actually just accumulate the gold for Nashers before you go bottom though, because the Nashers is like so
Oh.
big.
It's so expensive though. It's 930. They raised the cost.
I know, but they also buffed it, so it's kind of okay.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
If they go for Baron, you have a lot of mushrooms, right?
Well, the rest of my team is coming bot too.
That's okay. Keep placing.
If they go for
mushrooms.
Baron though, yeah, we'll just push it so fast
Yeah.
on bot, honestly.
Nice mushroom. Nice mushroom. Yep, make sure to really hit Maokai. You could have killed him. You should have like, I don't know why you're holding Ignite so long. You have to
Okay.
really, like, take on that you are a honey badger. That's why Badger
Nice.
Teemo skin is actually so important.
Not the Happy Elf Teemo?
No, Badger Teemo. If you have Badger Teemo, you need to use Badger Teemo, and you have to rename yourself to Honey. You get it? So when they say Honey Badger Teemo... No? No? You're not feeling me? Alright, fuck you. Place mushrooms in front of the tower, so if they try to jump on your teammates, it's like
shit.
zone control.
I was tanking the tower for like 10 years.
It's whatever. See, look, assists. You were 0-6. Do you know that 6 is also attributed with Lucifer?
I know.
That Lucifer is also attributed with Teemo.
Maybe I purposefully fed 6 kills. Just so I can be more in one with Teemo.
Holy shit. Embrace.
Ah, god damn it.
Cast the Ignite on him earlier, yeah.
I flashed for him, but it didn't do anything. It wasn't very effective.
It's okay. Just check the damage chart at the end of this game, by the way. Don't oh my god, she fucking killed you. Report her. Good game.
Good game.
Check the damage chart.
I will if the stats overload. Oh my god, this is the longest waiting for stats ever.
It's worth it.
Here we go. Oh, look at this. I was right up there.
I know you were. Yes! If you were, like, more adept at it, you would be, like, number 1. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Alright. This is great. Alright. Alright, we're gonna go over the VOD. Holy shit.
Alright.
Holy shit. I'm gonna share screen with you.
Alright, I'm turning off my stream.
Fuck.
Apto Teemo.
Yeah. Good shit. Alright. I'm just gonna wait for that coaching. Alright. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Alright, let me open up Epic Pen.
And you're recording this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If you weren't, I would record it locally, but I'll just rely on yours.
Alright. Okay. So we're just gonna like skim over everything. Like, if there's anything specifically that you want to go over, then just tell me.
Yeah, that's fine. It was my first time doing this, so it was a little rough.
Right.
It felt like I got progressively better at it as the lane went on.
Alright, so when this happens, okay, if Lulu doesn't go like this, then you always just have to back up at this point. And then you can try to re-camouflage in here and hope that she doesn't come into the brush to see you instantly. Like, maybe she goes down like this and then like that, right?
Gotcha.
So
but you can't trade with her level 1.
Right, you can't trade with Lulu level 1. There's some supports you can trade with level 1, like if this were like an Alistar, or if this was Leona, or if it was even an Annie. That sounds a little bizarre because Annie is known as like a burst support, but her HP and armor, like all her stats are just so low that it benefits you, because if you get the level 2 jump on her, you can just kill her. Pick Teemo, like, if you want to pick Teemo, you can pick it to cheese out Vayne's, Caitlyn's, Jinx's, Kallista's especially. Kallista's will just actually hate their life. And, yeah, I guess, you can do it to Lucian, too. But don't pick it against, like, Corki, don't pick it against, like, I mean, you can pick it against Ezreal, but it's, like, whatever. It's a little weaker against Graves because of his grit, and because he's not as reliant on auto attacks as some AD carries. It's kind of okay against Sivir, but not totally. And yeah, okay. Alright, so anyways, when that happens, yeah, just don't do that. Like, from this location, you need to be running backwards. There's no instance where this benefits you, because you have to figure that you're going to tank these minions, and then they have you pincered, and they would probably get, like, 2 auto attacks over you. So that's not very good. Alright, so, and then when this starts happening, you should be zoning yourself over here, because you basically want to, like, you want to be like that dog that, like, sits next to its owner and just growls it like the girl. You know what I mean? Like, so if, like, Vayne's over here, you need to be here. If Vayne comes over here, you need to be here. You need to be like that dog that just doesn't, that just keep walking around from side to side.
Right, because Vayne is the one I'm going after, not Lulu.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like,
you literally have, like, a
spy
hard
her, not Lulu.
Yeah. And what I meant by, like, treat the AD carry like Soraka is just, like, you really hurt. If you do your combos correctly, it only takes, like, 3 to kill the ADC. Which is, like, that's pretty ridiculous. So, and then, also, the blind means that they can't even reciprocate damage. So that's pretty unfair. So it's kind of, like, up to their support to mitigate it. At this point, this is, like, the location where you can't really do anything. So take this opportunity to, like, place the ward and then go into camouflage somewhere back here in a location that you think is beneficial. Like, so, okay, so for the first, like, 2 waves, right? We saw that Vayne was, like, always loving the left-hand side, and she never really made use of the bush or stood in the middle or stood to the right. So maybe, like, go into camouflage, like, right around, like, here.
Okay.
You know? And then you just wait for her. Yeah, see? And then if that minion doesn't follow you, and you're just, if you're literally waiting right here, now you come out EEQ. And she's like, she's flaming Lulu at that point.
Yes.
So, see? So, okay. So she's over here, and you're that dog that's, like, growling. You need to just literally run like this. You always need to just be matching her. Okay?
Okay.
And just, like, practice the auto Q. because your Q range is significantly more than your auto. So if you can ever get off an auto, you're also guaranteed the Q. You don't have to be afraid of taking damage while trying to get the auto, because the Q means that the AD carry can't reciprocate. This is a little bit unfortunate, that you get hit by the spear here. It's just
Yeah, it was a pretty bad flash too.
Right.
Like if you're gonna flash anything, flash the spear.
Right. It's also a little bit bizarre by Nidalee, which is okay. So here, what did I tell? Yeah, I just told you to go back to lane because you can just use the trinket because it's unlikely that Nidalee will come bottom again. Now, in a leveling game, okay, where this is like super high elo, the thought process is not the same. The thought process is very different because the players are playing players rather than playing the map in some ways. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So there would be other stuff applied, but in this specific scenario, it's probably like 99 to 1 that Italy does not repeat bottom.
Okay.
So anyways, here, yeah, you just go for the... Now, see, if you hit her with an auto, she would drop to like 370 HP.
Right, because you get the E damage too.
Right. And so,
not to mention, yeah.
Yeah, so your whole goal is the execution with your ignite and your Q and your E, so... It's a lot of burst damage. And then Teemo's not really reliant on mana once you get Forbidden Idol. So it's really nice because you can just basically spam that Q and it has insane base scaling.
Yeah, like just that was a EQ combo and it took out.
Yeah, it takes like 25% of her health. It's absolutely fucking broken.
Teemo support is OP. That's what I'm getting from this.
No, Teemo's misunderstood, like, as a champion. He really is. Like, people think he has bad ratios. Like, no, he doesn't. He has ridiculously disgusting ratios. Because his, like, alright, so I say this in the guide, right? His E has a ratio that is also based on attack speed. Right? It doesn't have a cooldown.
Ah, yes.
So his ratio is not just AP, it's also attack speed based. So it's kind of like Lucian's the culling or something, right? And people don't, like, never factor that in. I'm like, hello? Hello? Like, so if you play like top lane, mid lane Teemo, I can show you the math. Like, it's in the Teemo guide. At max build, he deals 857 damage a second, true damage to targets 70 MR or less. It's a lot of fucking damage. So, like, all right. So right here, this is where if Graves was on the same page, and you just, you know, like, what?
So it's just I gotta ping him.
Yeah. Vayne lived with 25 HP, so it's kind of like whatever.
Yeah.
Alright. So here, this is where I told you just get the amplifying tome because the AP ratio is kind of big on the Q and E poke. That's why you don't get Forbidden Idol, because you don't really need Forbidden Idol until your Q starts like ramping up a little bit and to also replenish your mana for your R.
Gotcha.
This is where you need to make more use of camouflage, because if you just randomly camouflage into a brush or something, and they have to randomly guess or they have to shoot skills. Fortunately, Lulu would be able to kill you, or hit you and see you because she has an AoE that would detect if you are there. But if like you're playing against a support that doesn't have an ability to detect you, without guessing, like Alistar, you know what I mean? Like he has to guess.
Yes.
Or like Nautilus, he has to guess. Lulu, I mean, she has to guess too, but it's not as bad, I guess, as like a Nautilus or Alistar guessing.
Yes, gotcha.
Okay. Here, yeah, don't do this. That's like that's like Snake from Metal Gear Solid. Alright, so this is where I told you to chase Nidalee and kill her. So you turn on W, you get ready, and Flashy Q, I think, kills her there.
I think you're right.
You know what? Actually,
it's really dicey.
Yeah, it's pretty dicey.
I think I'd have to get 2 autos off.
I think you'd need a level. I think you would need 3 points in Q actually.
Because
I
don't know. Clearly, I should have just YOLO'd it.
Yeah.
And then we would know for sure.
She has like 300 HP, but she has the potion ticking, so she probably has
Yeah.
like 350. Yeah, and Lulu is right there. I'm thinking about it without assuming Lulu's there, but I guess there is actually a way to know Lulu's there. So this is where I tell you to flash. Now Graves just E'd, but he already autoed once. And he has blue. So the CDR is enhanced. So what ends up happening here? Yeah, this is where you need to just pounce, because then Graves can get to here, and he can still auto and he can do stuff, and then ideally he can E over if the cooldown ends up coming up. But that's depending on
Gotcha.
if he's running any sort of CDR
Gotcha.
in synergy with his blue. Then yeah, like here, like these are camouflage timings. Like this is where you go behind Graves and you just pick a spot and you camo.
Okay, so
And
that's more
then
important than getting damage on the tower.
that's much more important, yeah, because like now look, they walk forward, right? Like
Right.
imagine if you were here, she's fucked. Imagine if you're here, she's fucked. Imagine if you're here, Lulu's fucked. You know, like you just have to like pick a spot in this region and go invisible. And then they have
Oh,
to kind of like play a guessing game, like they're playing like Super Mario, and they have to like hit one of the things inside Toad's little hut. You know what I mean?
yes.
Except
Yes.
this isn't Toad's hut, and you're actually like Heath Ledger's the Joker reborn. Like, it's like you like take off a mask and say Jared Leto who. So it's all right. I think there just embrace death, because nothing is gained from living.
Okay. That's
No,
so
I'm being
so
serious.
dark.
I'm being serious. Just embrace it. Like, you know?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Alright. So. Alright. You come back here. You need to definitely get level 6. Okay, and now when you get level 6, now let's not worry about like the mushrooms yet, but like some good mushroom spots are like here and here. And
Okay.
then here, and here, and here, and then also here. And then you can do this here, but only if you're going to stand, so let me use a different color for this one. Only if you're going to stand within this region and constantly make sure that the minions never hit it. That's the only way that you can place that one here. But this is
Okay.
really good against some champions. And then once you start pushing them underneath tower, then you can also use this, and you can use this. This mushroom is good as well. This mushroom is pretty good because this covers off this, which is really nice. And then if you're getting like defensive base, then obviously like there's this and there's the whatever. There's the very standard ones, but I'll send you the images. There's like 36 images though because it's every mushroom on the map. So
Yeah.
yeah. But again, mushrooms aren't like gospel. There is no 100% correct location. There are correct terrain altering ones that will always just be beneficial for defensive or sieging purposes. They will always just be optimal. But if, say you're like in a skirmish or something, there's technically no way to say what is and isn't a correct mushroom because it's based on reads.
Mm-hmm.
So pinking this brush, I don't like it. Just because you excel at actually keeping the lane a little bit in the middle, and that kind of includes that brush, so that's a
Okay.
little weak. Here, just place the okay. So when this fight breaks out, this is what you need to do. This needs to be your instant response. See this minions approaching?
Yes.
Place a mushroom right here.
Okay.
As soon as
Why
it
is that?
happens, it's insurance.
Okay.
So if they commit to the fight, the mushroom will explode because the minions will hit it. And if it explodes, it AoEs them and it slows them. So it's like an insurance policy. It's like Better Call Saul, you know?
Yeah.
If you didn't place it then, you definitely would need to place it now, like right here, so that this minion will hit the very edge of it and tipper it and cause the explosion.
Okay.
unfortunate about about the mushroom. It's okay. So alright, so we just skip forward. These are the spots where, okay, so this is some of the stuff. Like, alright. Now, you don't need to look for a fight here. You are incredibly weak, and you gain... Did you ever play StarCraft 1?
Yeah.
Okay, you know spider mines?
Yes.
Okay, that's what Teemo's mushrooms are. They are spider mines.
Okay.
So, you're a vulture right now. Okay,
Okay.
this is a Protoss Dragoon. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to run up into his face, and you're going to place the spider mine in his face, and he's going to be like, boop, bop, boop, and he's going to, like, try to back up because he can't kill the spider mine because he doesn't have enough DPS, and he needs his friends to do that instantly.
Yeah, you need
Okay.
like 2.
And there's no observer. He doesn't have his robo facility yet, okay?
Oh, dude, he's screwed.
He's screwed, man. No observer, okay? You scan that shit. So you're going to place a spider mine here, he's going to go boop bop, and then you're going to place another like spider mine over here, and then you're going to place one over here, which zones out all this angle.
Gotcha.
Okay? And then you're just going to kind of back up, and then you're going to unite with Echo or whatever, and then you're going to go to mid lane, start pushing it, and then you're going to come back in, and you're going to be like, here, here, here. You're just going to start like littering it. You have to, like, envision yourself as, like, AIDS, and you just have to infect the map. You're like, oh, you're clean? Nope, not anymore, and you just, like, plop it down, alright? Like, great. Fantastic.
Alright, drop the spider mines.
And then when this is happening, you need to just drop the spider mine in front of you, because then if they try to run to you, they have to take a detour, which slows them down.
What if they, like, Zealot try to go over the mine, though?
That doesn't exist in this game, fortunately. There is no friendly fire. Fuck. Great. Alright, so now that happens. They get dragon, which is okay. If you weren't like 0-5, if you had a few kills and assists right now, you could also 1v1 Vayne and kill her. Which is like an added benefit. Like, that's not something you hear every day, but this is where like you take your Teemo timing. Teemo timing is something that I like to refer to by placing mushrooms defensively, because there is no realistic like fight that will occur over an objective in the near future. So you just place like a lot of mushrooms like around this area, right? Like the middle of the lane to stall minion waves, defensive for your allies, passive aggressive against enemies because they're placed in locations that could affect enemies if they try to retreat through the side waves, etc. And then you just go bot lane and farm. That sounds a little bit weird that you're going to actually start taking farm from allies, but it doesn't matter because, again, your Ruby Sightstone scales because it's your ultimate.
Gotcha.
Alright, so it's nice. And remember, at like 40% CDR, you get a little bit over 3 mushrooms a minute, which is a lot, considering they last 10 minutes. This is where, so you see her, you just need to be like, nope. Like, you need to be like, nope, Chuck Testa, right? Like,
clog that choke point up.
Yeah, so you just clog that up, right? And then when the next one comes up, right, the very next one, you're going to literally put it right here.
Okay.
And then that's going to clog this up. And it's also going to clog up this. If they try to hit this, then they would also have to make it through this.
Right, and this is not a time when they can really afford to take 3 auto attacks to kill the mushroom, even though they can detect it.
Yes.
That's like, yeah, they can't do that.
They can't do it, man.
I'd welcome them trying to auto down my mushrooms.
It's like a bear trap. They can see it, and obviously they could deactivate it. Oh, look at that, Italy. And now just replace it.
Yes, I agree.
All right.
Yeah, if there was a mushroom there, how nice would that be?
He really wanted you.
Dude, Teemo has the global taunt.
Yeah, he does. Alright. So, now let's move forward. So, okay, now you have 2 mushrooms. This is where, like, alright, so this mushroom's not good. Place a mushroom here. Because you see this minion wave coming in here?
Yes.
And Bel'Koz is likely to move left because the tower's to the left. If the tower's to the right, then, you know, it would be different.
Yeah.
So, place the mushroom here, then place a mushroom here, then place maybe a mushroom here, and then also another mushroom here, and then you can also place a mushroom here.
Okay.
Alright? You could almost kill Syndra. If you had Morel and Omicron, you probably could actually chase her with W. 2 more auto attacks, it would bait Lulu. And then you can just Q ignite and probably actually get her. Alright, so... when this happens, when they zone you like backwards, I feel like this is like them telling you that once they break the tower, they're gonna go a little bit aggressive. So again, because the mushrooms last 10 minutes, there's no reason that you can't just start preparing for it, because then it's kind of like a hidden surprise. So alright, so you played StarCraft 1. You know when
Yes.
Arbiters recalled a Protoss army into the Terran base, and then as soon as
Yeah.
the recall went off, the spider mines popped up and killed everything?
Yeah.
Alright, here. So I'll show that on stream for everyone that doesn't understand, but also for your own VOD's purposes.
Oh, dude, that's so gay.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Let's see here. Let's see here.
Yeah, drop the spider mines.
Let's see. Oh. There's like no hot links for it on YouTube. Yeah, I'm like searching Spider Mines versus Arbiter, but nothing's coming up. That's really unfortunate.
That is sad.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about, though.
Okay, so you
Like if you know where he's planning on recalling, you can set up a little surprise.
Yeah. Pimpus plays. No. Yeah. Alright, I can't find anything. Sorry about that. Alright, so, yeah, but you know what I'm talking about, so it's fine.
Yes.
And that's what those mushrooms would end up being, as they would just be like spider mines anticipating the Arbiter recall. Okay, and so when you do that, you should be the one in bottom right now, not Graves, because you can't be caught. When you factor in camouflage and like the mushrooms and everything, it is
and the W, yeah.
right. And because you're Teemo, they can't send the 80 carry to you, because you'll actually kill them.
Yes.
So the only person they can send to you is the top laner or the mid laner, in which case your team benefits.
Yes, especially because I have my
Right.
spider mines where the battle is going to be taking place.
Yeah, exactly. So that's like going to like the card shop and like an 8-year-old like pulls open like the first edition Charizard or something, and you're like, hey man, I'll give you this starter deck edition Squirtle for your Charizard, and he's like, are you sure? And you're like, yeah, bro, it's a good deal. He's like,
Dude,
okay.
Squirtle beats Charizard, clearly.
Yeah.
It's more powerful.
So that's like trading Squirtle for Charizard. Except your Squirtle's actually really devious. Like.
Dude, I've got the Squirtle Squad Squirtles.
Yeah.
Those guys are hardcore.
Alright, so in this instance, this is where you have so many mushrooms, you just want to like place a little bit more in defensive locations that suffocate and condense the entire fight, and you make everything really compact. And then from there, you just start splitting, because once like you have 2 split pushers, your teammates still technically have a 4th player in mid. So even though only 3 people remain, all the mushrooms kind of make it a 4th when you factor in how
Right. Oh my god, this is so smart, because so when I split push, they basically have 2 choices. They can send somebody after me, but their options are so limited in who they can send after me that, we're trading the Squirtle for the Charizard, or they can try to just shove down mid, but if I have the mushrooms there, that will completely stop that too.
Yeah, because the early game timer, like there's
Dude,
no
Teemo's
way.
such a fucking good champion.
Teemo's so nice.
He's so good. Oh, that's so cool.
Teemo is literally the embodiment of guerrilla warfare, so. Alright. So like here. Now if you want to also start prepping for dragon, you can place a mushroom here, because that's a little bit defensive, but it's also offensive.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is where, like, so by the time you get back to mid lane, you'll have almost 2 mushrooms again, so you'll place them. And see, Vel'Koz is going bottom, but that should definitely be you right now. Vel'Koz should be the one in mid.
Okay.
Unless you're like
Should I
mid
place my
Teemo.
mushrooms mid first before going bot, or should I
Yeah,
just?
always
Okay.
place the mushrooms before. Blind her, but never blind before Eing. It's so inefficient.
Okay.
You know? That's kind of like... I'd make so many analogies right now, but...
Well, it's like you were talking about in one of your Victor sessions. If you queue them but don't get the auto off, it's such a terrible waste.
yeah, that happens, you know?
Yeah. So Teemo's queue is like a Victor queue. You have to pair it with an auto to make it make sense.
Yep. Or it's like activating an ability to get Lichbane and then not using Lichbane. It's like, hello?
Yes.
Alright, so here, this is where you farm. But you need to be watching the fight when you're farming. Because, like, this can't be happening. And then
Okay.
when they're gonna... Oh, shit, I can't pause. Okay, so when they're coming in like this, you need to become Moses, and this becomes the Red Sea, and you need to part it with a mushroom right there. See that?
Yes.
Exodus Gods and Kings, they left out Teemo in that title. So, place the mushroom. And then right here, don't even try to fight this. Just go back onto Maokai, because you would have the mushrooms, and then Vayne can't actually chase.
I see. I see that miss.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Yep. And now just continue to farm this up. And the reason that you prioritize Fiendish Codex over Stinger is because it gives you the CDR, which Stinger also gives, except your utility right now is coming out of your Q and your mushrooms, which are AP related.
Yes.
Your auto attacks are basically negligible until the later stages of the game where you start to scale up.
Well, at this point, I was actually near max CDR.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have a rune discussion, so I took in runes that gave me a 15% CDR to start.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, so at this point, with just the Morellos and the Sorcery, I was at max CDR.
Oh, then you don't even go Nashers. Because that's not optimal.
Yeah, I didn't bring it up at the time. I was like, whatever.
Okay. No, it's fine then. I mean, Teemo has 4 rune pages. I can just give you them all.
Alright, yeah. We can talk about it later. I just did a full flat CDR Blues and Quints.
You can run 5%, or no. If you're Teemo support, you don't have to run any CDR, except for the ones from Masteries, because Morello Nashers gives you 40.
Yes.
You can, it depends on the matchup, either run scaling AP or you can run flat AP. Flat AP is generally better because of how much kill potential you have early. These mushrooms right here, they're redundant. Only because of the stage of the game, otherwise they could be useful. But like placing this and this is bad because they can both be hit by a sweeper, right?
Gotcha,
so if it's
yes.
here, you know, it's unlikely that that'll be sweeped. Unless they
Makes
literally just do that, but that's not, you know.
I like.
Alright. And then keep placing mushrooms at Baron. You shouldn't be in mid right now. Vel'Koz. Alright, so... Here, this is where, okay, so this is where I told you. You see them coming in, place the mushroom. You know what I mean? And
Yes.
it's basically like in the horror movies when, like, the victim's running away from the killer and they, like, throw a barrel down. Like, obviously the killer's gonna keep coming, but, you know, there's now trash inside of the way, so he has to move it aside first, and that's obviously annoying. At this point, you just need to... You could, like, okay, so when you see Vel'Koz, like, okay, so this is gonna be a little nitty-gritty, but you didn't have the mushroom. When Vel'Koz gets this, and Syndra just gets deleted, you need to just go up like this, and cut them off.
Yeah, I really like that, because
So, like,
the only way they live is if they go up.
Right, and you're
They
a
can't,
honey badger, right?
Yeah, they're gonna run towards Echo. Good luck. Are they gonna run towards Volkaz? No, like the way to maximize their casualties is to go upwards. Because we have the damage where they are. We've got the big laser shooting at them.
Yes.
What we need to do is we need to prepare for the fact that they're going to run away from the big purple laser.
Now you just place 2 more mushrooms at Baron. This mushroom isn't as good as placing here and here, because this is still inside of their control, because you're all dead. So even though this is technically in your control, it's a lot more manageable, and it's not as difficult for them to regain control over it, right? So if you place a mushroom in here, they're likely to clear it like very fast. But if you place a mushroom here and here, this becomes a little bit more. I don't know. God, I can't even think of the word that I'm using that like describes it perfectly. Anyways, um, it just becomes like they have to be too cautious going in there without like more teammates.
Yes.
They need more than just one person. Like Lulu cannot just go in and clear it on her own. It's too risky.
Right. Okay. Because we're past. So like that brush. That's like the most stereotypical ward spot ever. I wouldn't be surprised if they plop a pink ward down there not soon.
Right,
So one,
exactly.
that would clear. It would clear out any mushrooms I have up there. But two, it would give them vision over this beach. And so
Yes.
what I want to do is I want to leave my mushrooms in the scary river. Be to just sort of compound on the fact that the river is already scary. They already need to work hard to fight for vision in that area.
Right. And
Okay.
like this is also likely to be pink warded. This is an
Yes.
extremely common pink ward spot.
Exactly.
So you only place this after you've cleared it and you're going for Baron. These
Okay.
are like this is like starting Baron. This whole region is like you're ready to start it. This is like building up to it. This is also this like okay, so this region is starting it. But inside of this region, I guess there's like points inside of this. This is like defensive. Like this is also preparing for Baron.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like these are whatever. When you're starting Baron physically or whatever, you want to do this, and then there's another one up here, and then you'll also want to do this. Like you want to make like a concave. You know what I
Gotcha.
mean? Because you're inside the Baron pit. You want them
No,
to
this makes
spawn
a lot
more.
of sense.
All right. But if you're trying to keep them cautious and you're like trying to raise an alarm, then you definitely want to place your mushrooms like, you know, booby traps.
Yeah, but for this point in the game right now, in the river towards the beachhead is probably the best spot.
Right. We already went over why you get Fiendish and Sork Pen Boots. I think we went over that too, because the Stinger doesn't benefit you in the next fight, which you can assume is occurring. Okay, so right here. This is where you get down here. Just kill Lulu. Yep. Here, you just turn on Syndra. Literally, E Ignite kills her.
Okay.
Ignite, Maokai. Yep, you did it. Okay. Usually you were a little late on your Ignites on him. The reason that you do that is just to stop his healing before you
Yeah,
pull
it's
an
Valkai.
Omicron.
You got to do that quickly, or else he'll just
Yeah.
sustain forever.
Yep. And because your damage is so low and periodic against his resistances. Here, this is where I just tell you to keep pushing the lane out, because it will apply more pressure.
Hmm.
Now you just back up, you recall, you got Stinger, that's nice. Beeline to Baron. When you beeline to Baron, okay, now you've already established control over this side, okay?
Yes.
So like now you do like this, this, and then this. Do you know what I mean? You
Yes.
do not do this. You do not do this. You do not do this. This is bad.
Yeah, I mean those. If I had infinity mushrooms, sure that'd
Yeah.
be nice. But given I have 3 mushrooms, those are the 3 best places to put them.
I didn't even realize how sad of a person this guy is. He's like, wow, Teemo took the kills. Is that reportable? Like, what? Hello?
I didn't even see that.
What a sad person, dude. Honest to God. Oh, Jesus. This is like the person that's on, like, welfare checks, and they, like, abuse the government system, and they buy, like, the new iPhone every time it comes out, and, like, they live in utter poverty, but they have, like, a super materialistic fetish, and they think that because they look good on the outside that they are. So he's like, man, I'm playing Zed. I'm so badass. Holy shit, man. The world is just out to get this guy. Oh. Alright, so you get inhibitor here, yep. And the next mushroom that you should place is like either here on the minimap or like here before your recall.
Okay.
And that's just to prepare for Baron. I mean, alternatively, you could have maybe attacked one tower and gotten it if you look at like the death timers, but
Yeah, I was looking at the death timers that I didn't like the odds of going for the towers.
yeah. So you come over and steal blue. I like this. Don't place the mushroom to clear it. That's unnecessary. Obviously,
Okay.
you're recalling after you clear it, so your HP is irrelevant. You don't need
Okay.
to conserve HP. You can easily
Yeah,
just
I was a little worried about
right.
just getting it done in time, but in retrospect, I didn't have to worry about that at all. So that's fine.
Yeah. Also, you should have pushed out this bottom wave. And yeah, the other thing is like don't waste mushrooms like that because again, they are your sight stone.
Okay.
If you can't afford Nashers and you think like maybe the next fight will result in the immediate attack or defense of a tower, you can buy a sorcery elixir and hold it because of the true damage. And then I think that's it. Yeah, this is where you just start split pushing. This
I
mushroom,
wanted this flip push,
this
but
mushroom's good, but this should be your secondary mushroom, not your primary. The reason this should be the secondary is when they come for the resistance. Otherwise, it's basically useless. It has like a negative 1.5-minute EV on its time efficiency. You can easily just place one right here, or you can move into his face. If he twisting advances onto you, you can place one behind him to cut off any reinforcements.
oh, that's really cute. Yeah.
Because you don't have to be afraid of his damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, like see, Lulu would never get in.
Yeah, totally.
She should not get it. Just go on her. At this point, you're so fed. But then her allies come, so you'd end up Wing and running backwards. Here is where you start using your landmines as a siege. Like, you just inch forward with them. Because they essentially act as, like, HP, because they tank 3 hits.
Okay.
Because they have to be killed. You know, like, they can't just ignore them. So it tanks 3 hits. So their HP is technically fictional.
Do they get targeting priority from the tower?
Huh?
Do mushrooms get targeted by the tower?
They can, yes.
Okay. What's the priority? Like, cannon minions are above regular minions. Are mushrooms above cannon minions?
If I don't actually know how it prioritizes, because I've been in instances where like the minions are getting attacked, then it changes to a mushroom.
Gotcha.
But there's also been instances where it attacks the mushroom before minions. I don't know how it actually works.
Okay.
But also, I misspoke. Not that their HP is fictional. It's that their HP is basically unknown, right? Because if a Vayne attacks it, the Vayne would be dealing X damage, right? If Maokai attacks it, they're dealing X damage. So the mushroom's HP is always just a random variable that
it has double divine shields.
Yeah, it has divine shields. This is where like you can just kind of stay behind your team. And like when Nidalee lunges onto someone, or like Maokai, or if Vayne tries to get cute and decide that she's gonna try to be like Piglet, then you just blind her, and you're like, oh, unlucky, good spell.
Dude, that Vayne was Piglet. He was streaming this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I saw.
Then you win. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a spot on Team Liquid because he was so impressed.
Great. Oh God. So, okay, that was good.
Yeah.
Teemo support.
Teemo's. I've learned a lot about Teemo in just this lesson.
Good.
But the thing is, like, I feel like Teemo. I don't know. Learning how to play Teemo well, I think would make you a better player overall, because all of the things we talked about are basic principles of League.
They're much to play Teemo at to play him how he's supposed to be played requires a much higher understanding of macro concepts than probably other people in your division have. But he's unique in that, and he's unique. Like, he's unique the same way that, like, Riven's unique. You know, that Riven comes with her own rulebook. Master Yi is unique. You know, Master Yi has his own rulebook. Like, some champions have their own rulebooks. He has his own rulebook that centers around, and it caters to macro-focused guerrilla warfare. Riven's own rulebook focuses around intensive combo timing-related mechanics that excel at punishing missteps and whatever, Master Yi's rulebook revolves around split-pushing ideology as well as, team fighting foresight, like knowing how he can get his resets and whatever. Tryndamere has his own thing. And even though they're a little bit similar, because, your average fucking clown is just going to be like, so what you're saying is they all just actually split push and they don't actually have their own rulebook, LS. And I'm like, actually, no, they all have different ways that they go about it. I mean, you wouldn't call all the different versions of the Bible the same. Like, they have different stories inside it. So, hello, you know? Holy shit. All right, but
Okay.
yeah.
But would it be accurate to say that learning how to play Teemo well would do a good job of teaching you how to play well because of the macro concepts it forces down your throat?
I mean, it would help you a lot in understanding split push, and it would help you understand trading. Like I said, like the Squirtle for the Charizard. You know what I mean? But he is a little bit unique because not all champions basically say, "Hey, actually, you can't send your 80 carry to me." You know, that's a
Gotcha.
little bit weird. Like,
Okay.
you know, it's whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much that.
Cool.
All right, man. All right, so I know you have work or whatever, so you only want to do
Yeah, it's
one
like
game.
1 a.m. I gotta get to sleep. Otherwise, I'd do more.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Love you.
Nice.
All right. Bye.
See ya. Bye.
See you.